Howdy, howdy. They call me the Hoff. And today, I just want to take a look at the Blackstar Fly, which is, in my experience, probably the first portable battery-powered guitar amplifier I've seen that actually sounds like a guitar amplifier. I'm not going to pretend I have the grandest experience with these types of devices. However, I have played a few. I've played the little thing that looks like a Marshall half stack, but it's like big, and it sounds like a transistor radio. I've played a Line 6 like Pocket Pod. You got to use the headphones. It sounds like a transistor radio. The iRig sounds like a transistor radio that is in the garage of the guy that changes your oil for $20 a pop, and may or may not change the filter. That's not the point. We're getting distracted because what we should be focusing on is the fact that this $60 battery-powered guitar amplifier that you can shove in your backpack feels pretty sturdy. I don't know. I feel pretty confident with it. 3 watts. You plug into it, and it sounds like you plugged in to an amp. And that's pretty impressive for $60. Before we get plugged in and give you a feel for what it sounds like, what I want to do is take a look at the options. And the options are fairly simplistic. Your 4 main settings up here, you got your gain and volume. They do pretty much exactly what you expect. The delay, you have a delay time knob and a delay level knob. That's an itty bitty one. And they do what you'd expect. It doesn't sound bad. It sounds, not as good as you would get, if you go buy a $120 delay pedal. It doesn't have all the delay settings, but this whole thing is $60. You can't knock it too much. And the EQ is not your standard EQ settings like you see on most guitar amplifiers. Instead, you just have the ISF knob that you get with a lot of Blackstar product. Every Blackstar product is their thing. You turn it to 0, towards 0, it starts sounding more like an American style amplifier. You turn it towards 10, it starts sounding more like a British amplifier, like a Vox, I think. I think it's more modeled after Vox than like Marshall. I don't know for sure, though, especially considering the commercial background where Blackstar got started. It also has headphone out and an MP3/line in. So you can use this if you want for just computer speakers if you want. Plug your whatever iPod into it, whatever you've got going on. Just leave it on your desk. On the back here, all you've got takes AAA battery. AAAs? Dang. Those are AA's. Excuse me. They take AA batteries. My mistake. There's also an adapter that you can get. I do not have it. It does not come with this. You have to buy it separately. It's about $20. It's not that big of a deal. Additionally, you can actually get, and I have mine ordered because I was impressed and I look forward to receiving it, an extension speaker. It's this size, but instead of having the whole amp, it's just the speaker. Plugs in using one of these fun jacks. So it's pretty much everything you've got here. It's simple. It's a box. You plug into it. It's not very heavy. It doesn't come with any sort of special case or anything, but it seems pretty durable. If you're not stupid, you don't throw it against the wall or kick it around or anything. I think it's going to hold up to anything you need to do with it. That said, let's get plugged in. Let's get it turned on, and we'll see what we think. All right. And here we've got a nice clean setting. Like I said before, I have the delay, the time set down, but the level turned up, so I get a little bit more of a reverb going on. Now let's check out what I mentioned before, and this is still the clean channel. I just have the gain turned up, so it should have a good crunch to it. And that is with it turned more towards with the ISF turned more towards the British side. Turn it the other way. So that's a good rough idea of what you can get out of the clean channel on this little guy. Next, let's check out what we can see on the overdrive / distortion channel on it. And now, just for S's and G's, let's really just crank it up. We're gonna basically just max everything out. See just what happens. I haven't done this yet. Okay, I'm done boring you with all my noodling around. That's just a couple examples of different sounds you can get out of this guy. Now, the last two things I want to take a look at are the headphone out and the line in. The two 1/8" jacks sitting there next to the power button. My main gripe with this thing is that when I plugged my headphones into it and tried playing it, I could not get a sound that I liked. Everything sounded like it was a tin can and a wool sock, which is my complaint with every last one of these portable amps that I've played. So that's kind of the same old song and dance on that front. However, the line in I found to be very effective. However, I do think that sort of thing is hard to screw up.